guys!
Hi!
It's been a while since we were on a video together.
Actually,
we did film a tag called 123 for you guys. But as soon as we uploaded it, we saw like comments saying, you guys did it wrong. So I found out that I did read the directions wrong and we were supposed to answer the questions after we count 1, 2, 3 like together, but we took turns answering the questions, so we had to delete that.
it was obvious, like 1, 2, 3 tag.
I know. But today we have a tag called Our First Time. So we're just going to talk about our first times with stuff. Woo!
Okay.
So ready? Number 1, do you still talk to your first love?
Do I answer first? No. Do you?
Well, he was my first love, so yeah.
Whatever.
You were!
Okay.
Second thing was, what was your first job?
My first job was from the Kmart.
That was your very first job?
I think so. It was my sophomore year in high school, and yeah, that was my first job, begging the
That's where I
groceries.
met him at the grocery
Yeah,
store.
she met me there, so.
My first job was at Sports
Academy.
Yeah. Where we sold like sports stuff. It was really weird because I hate sports. But I was a cashier there.
I think you still have the name tag.
Oh yeah, I do have my employee name tag. But a lot of my friends worked there too. It was when we were in high school. And they were all happy because they got like discounts on like sports stuff, and I never got a use out of the benefits. What was your first car?
My car was 2003 Honda Accord Silver.
Oh yeah,
That was
I remember.
my baby.
He used to always pick me up in that. And then he got the G35 after.
Yeah, Infinity G30.
My first car was a red Honda Civic, 2004. I got so many accidents with that car. But like
You
6
ran
of them,
into, like-
I didn't run into anything. 6 of them was not my fault though.
Oh,
It was the other person's fault. Okay, who was the first person to text you today?
My sister.
Sally, no one texted me today.
No one? Vicky, no?
Oh, Vicky! She texted me about some makeup show that's going to be held in Dallas in September, and all the brands that were at IMAS, they will also be here, so super excited. Who's the first person you thought of this morning?
정숙이 아저씨. We had an appointment at 10 o'clock, between 10 and 12, so I was just like, when
Waiting
is
for
he gonna
them?
be here?
My first person was Yeonu, since he was sleeping right next to me, and he was the first person I saw when I woke up. Who was your first grade teacher?
I don't remember.
I don't remember my first grade teacher's name, but I remember she was this really old, I think she was in her 70s. She had really short, curly white hair, and I remember she was really, really nice. Okay.
I do not remember anything about anything.
Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane?
United States? From Korea.
Mine was to Korea in 1994, when my brother was 2. That was my first time. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk to them?
Was Beautifymeeh from Korea. We used to talk like even last year or something.
Oh yeah,
When I was getting married and having a baby, but not right now. Probably I can just call him anytime.
My best friend, I think kindergarten, was a girl named Rose or something, but I think she moved to Korea like a year later, so I lost contact with her. Okay, where was your first sleepover?
Slept over from my friend's house when I was really, really young, in the same apartment complex.
For me, I didn't sleep over at anyone's house, even until high school, because my parents were so strict and they said, you're a girl, so you have to sleep at home. I couldn't even sleep at my best friend's house.
You could.
I think the only person's house I slept with, slept over at, no, I couldn't even sleep over his house, was my cousin's house. Okay, who was the first person you talked to today?
You?
Aiden. Whose wedding were you in for the first time?
What do you mean as a?
Oh, party.
I never.
I never either.
Sadly.
We always help, like do makeup and photos, videos, but I was never in a bridal party. I will be though this coming May because one of my friends are getting married.
I won't.
What was the first thing you did this morning?
작전 연우?
I peed. What was that? Oh, what was the first concert you ever went to?
My first one was Wonder Girls.
And 2 p.m. That was it was our first concert. First broken bone.
I never had a broken bone.
I never had a broken bone either. I'm surprised, don't guys at least break one bone in their life? Your first piercing.
I got it when I was
He has like 4.
16. I didn't want
He did it by himself. He went with the needle. It's crazy. I got it when I was like 2. And
2?
yeah, it's uneven. Like this hole is closer to my face. So, first foreign country you've visited?
United States.
Korea. First movie you remember watching?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Oh,
I watched that movie from movie theater, and I was so scared.
Yeah, I remember when the dinosaurs like chase after you. My first movie, I think it was Lion King.
Oh.
Yeah, Lion King.
연우.
When was your first detention?
In Korea we didn't have detention. I didn't get any.
I never got detention either. Who was your first roommate?
You?
My first roommate was my younger cousin Jasmine. I moved out of my parents' house after 2 years of college, and then I transferred to university, and my cousin happened to get accepted to that university too, so we got an apartment together. What were the first lessons you ever took? Any type of lessons?
Ski lesson.
It's really good. He's going boarding, snowboarding next week. Next week. For 5 days.
So excited.
My first lesson was piano when I was like 5 or 6. Okay, last question. Who was the first person beauty related on YouTube that you've ever watched?
Mine?
Oh.
You probably.
Like I've mentioned on Draw My Life, my first YouTuber that I watched was Jen from Head to Toe because my cousin was my roommate. She was watching it, and my cousin was like, "Look at this, she's so good." So that's how I started my own channel too. So yeah, that was all. I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. And Yeonu is throwing apples everywhere.
Bye.
Bye bye.